In the journey of life, there are times when we seem to be surrounded by difficulties on all sides. When we seem to have hit a wall with no means for progress. When problems seem to hang over us like dark clouds with no ray of hope. When our life reaches such a junction point, what are the options before us? Let us learn from the life of Liz Murray, who was born in the Bronx, a notorious region of New York. Her parents were alcoholics and IV drug users. They loved her very much, but neglected her because of their preoccupation with drugs. Liz recalls that she woke up one morning to find out her parents had sold her sister's winter coat to get money for the next fix. As a 9-year-old, she began working at a gas station, bagging groceries and getting tips to keep feeding herself and her sister. When she reached junior high school, it was the first time she realized it was not common for children to have parents who sat in the living room and injected drugs into their body. That was also the time when her mother's AIDS became acute and she had to drop out of school to take care of her. When Liz was 15 years old, her mother died and her father moved into a shelter. Liz was now homeless. She put two and two together. She connected the lifestyle that she had seen of her mother with the end that she reached and decided she would not let it happen to her. She took admission at the Humanities Preparatory Academy in Manhattan. Now, during the day, she would study in school. And because she was homeless, she would spend the rest of the time either traveling on metro trains throughout the night or sitting under staircases and studying. A school trip took her to Harvard and she set her sights high. She decided, why can I not be admitted here? She also applied for the New York Times scholarship. She fast-tracked her studies to complete a 4-year syllabus in school within 2 years to make up for the lost time. Her interview for Harvard and the New York Times scholarship fell on the same day. Sitting in the queue for the scholarship, she requested if she could be pushed forward. They rejected her demand. She dropped the interview, went to Harvard, got selected. Later on, the president of the foundation, Randy Kennedy, he granted her the New York Times scholarship as well, with the commendation, "We have never before seen a student do a 4-year syllabus in 2 years and top the class of 158 students with marks of 95%. Liz Taylor had done the impossible. She had moved from homeless to Harvard. She said beautiful words from the depths of her experience. There is always a way if we are willing to look hard enough and persevere. Let's read about this from my latest book, 7 divine laws to awaken your best self. Our lifetime experience tells us that progress and lasting joy do not come easy. We must be willing to undergo austerity and discomfort. The choice we have is whether to bear the good kind of pain that leads to progress, prosperity, knowledge, and enlightenment, or to choose the wrong kind of pain that is initially pleasurable but later results in stagnation, ill health, ignorance, and discontentment. Maharishi Arvind, who is also known to the Western world as Sri Aurobindo, put it so well: to tell us what to do when difficulties have piled up beyond our wildest imagination. He did not recommend us to stop the journey of life. He said, "You have to be more persistent than the difficulty. There is no other means." Note these words in golden words in your personal diary. They will be useful in every sphere of life. In this journey of 21 episodes too, we have reached the halfway mark on the 11th episode. Let us take the message to heart and be willing to persevere till the end to learn the purpose of life and how to accomplish it.